Let's go. WWE Evolve Season 1, Episode 30, September 24th, 2025. Let's get right into it, man. Evolve, Stevie Turner, the Prime Minister, man. She kicked it off with a huge announcement. Something they ain't never been done before for Evolve, man. What did Stevie Turner have to say?
Evolve is having some type of pay-per-view, I think it's called Succession, I don't remember, but for the first time ever, the Men's Evolve Championship and the Women's Evolve Championship are being defended on that exact same night in 3 weeks.
100% facts. Man, it's a to-be special. Evolve Succession. It's the biggest thing that ever happened to Evolve, man. It's finna go down, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. It's finna get crazy. That's in 3 weeks. Stay tuned, like around early October, around that time. 3 weeks. But after that though, they had Kendall Gray. She came to the ring. You know, the crowd was really rocking with her, and she was just pretty much talking about how she better than all the women in the locker room, and she ready to take that belt off of Callie Armstrong. And in the midst of her talking all of that, who came out, man?
Callie Armstrong,
the Evolve Women's Champion. And she pretty much got in Kendall Gray face and let her know that she ain't gonna be taking her belt no time soon. That she the best woman, and she got the belt. Callie Armstrong, the crowd was rocking with her and all that. And who interrupted Callie Armstrong and Kendall Gray?
Chantel Monroe.
Young Chantel Monroe, the reflection of perfection. Y'all already know. She came out and she kind of got to arguing with Kendall Gray, because they both want to crack at Callie Armstrong for the Evolve Women title. They both feel like they're the number one contenders match. So yeah, that's when Stevie Turner came out. And then you say Stevie Turner has some new music or something?
Yeah, she got the music in the Titantron just like Ava.
Yeah, so y'all already know it's official now. Stevie Turner locked in. She the Prime Minister. She got her own music now. She got her own Titantron now. And Stevie Turner, this episode right here, episode 30, Stevie Turner was in this episode the most out of any episode in any Evolve. What you think about that? Is that facts?
Yes, that is facts, and I like it.
Yeah, Stevie Turner was almost in every scene. She damn near almost had a match tonight, man. You never know, man, but she was everywhere. But yeah, she came out, and while all three ladies was in the ring, and she told them that for the main event of this night, what did she say, man? Stevie Turner.
The main event will decide who fights Callie Armstrong at Succession, I think, between Kendall Gray and Chantel Monroe.
Yeah, Chantel Monroe. She set them up for number one contender match for the main event. So, you know, she moving heavy, making matches, doing her Prime Minister manager thing, you know, and she been on NXT too. She was just on NXT, so Stevie Turner getting that money, doing her thing. But after that announcement she made, they showed Chase U in the back, getting ready, you know. What you think of Chase U, man?
They suck.
The new Chase U. Who's the two dudes in Chase U? You?
Kel Dixon and Uriah Connors.
Yeah, they having a match tonight, no, you know, so they showed them getting ready, but
they will Chase U.
Yeah. After that though, they had they actually got an Evolve commercial now. They had like this dude stole Sean Legacy tights. Like Evolve got commercials. It's kind of like that old school attitude hairstyle. But yeah, after that though, they had Vanity Project in the back. Y'all already know, living it up. They pretty much run Evolve. Stevie Turner came there and came in the back and let them know, Jackson Drake and all that, what she gonna do to set up that number one contender for his man's Evolve championship. What you think of Vanity Project?
Best part about it is Zeta Steel, but...
Facts, Zeta a baddie.
Can you tell what happened with Stevie Turner and Ricky Smokes tonight?
No. What happened?
Ricky Smokes out the Rizzo, Stevie Turner was like, the fit is on point, Prime Minister.
Yeah, he definitely tried to shoot a shot at Stevie Turner, and she definitely turned that down. She wasn't feeling that at all. But yeah, she's setting up some type of one-on-one match between who What's the number 1 contender match for Jackson Drake's Evolve title?
Keanu Carver versus Brooks Jensen.
Who you got winning that match, man, and why?
Keanu.
Why you got Keanu beating Brooks Jensen, man? He like a your top 3?
Dude, Brooks Jensen sucks. That's why Izzy Dame hit him with a chair.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I got Keanu too, man. I don't see Brooks Jensen beating Keanu, but we gonna see, man. We you never know. But after that though, they had Chase U versus Swipe Right, and we're not gonna spend too much time with this, man. Both of these tag teams are quite odd. You already know Swipe Right got they got Vanity Project with them, so you know they gonna win regardless, and they end up beating Chase U. Chase U tried, but Chase U, what was you telling me about Chase U and they win loss ratio? What's been going on with them?
Ever since Kale Dixon and Uriah Connors have teamed up with Chase, they have not won a single match. Chase hasn't even won anything.
They've been losing every week, getting their ass beat. They just been losing, man. They horrible wrestlers, and they got their ass beat. So you know, after that though, after Chase U got their ass beat by Swipe Right, they had Jackson Drake. Soon after they won, he hopped in the ring, grabbed the microphone, he started talking big shit. Wow, talking about how Vanity Project is running NXT. How this win put them back on the map.
Run Evolve, you mean?
I mean, Run Evolve. They've been on NXT before. And you was telling me how they used to hang out with who Vanity Project used to hang out with.
All Ego Ethan Page.
Yeah, they was rolling together on too, and they was on NXT a lot too. So it was wild, man. But he was talking a lot of stuff, and then he called out Bryce Donovan, cause you know Bryce Donovan lost a match I think last week or a couple of weeks ago, and he pretty much said he got to step his game up and get his wins up like Swipe Right doing, hold it down. And what you think about this Bryce Donovan situation, man?
Bryce is going to betray him.
It seemed like he is, man. But Jackson Drake, he kind of he disrespected them, and then towards the end of like when he was talking stuff, you know, doing his little promo, he kind of like bigged him up and said like Bryce Donovan is the enforcer and he gonna shut everybody down and stuff. So you don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'm 100% with him. Bryce Donovan, I think he gonna turn on Jackson Drake. It's been going down, but after that though, they had Jax Presley and Harley Wiggins in the back, pretty much talking about how they beat Adrenaline Drip last week or a couple of weeks ago. They beat them down. A lot of people wasn't expecting that. I was 100% expecting Jack Cogwell and Cappuccino Jones to beat them easily, but they beat them down, and they looking like one of the top tag teams on the brand right now. What you think about Jack Presley and Harley Wiggins?
I barely know them dudes.
I know, right? I don't know shit about them. But yeah, after that though, they had young Chewy Martinez in the back, and the ladies, I don't know if it was a locker room or the lounge area, I don't know, but man, they had Nikita Lyons back there, Wendy Chu was back there, Mason Holiday, and who else they had back there, man?
I don't know.
Young Layla Diggs. Young Layla Diggs is back there. Her and Mason was, chilling, doing their thing, and, they was talking. And Layla Diggs, if y'all didn't know, she finally got her victory not too long ago against who did Layla Diggs beat?
Zeta Steel.
Yeah, she beat Zeta Steel. Zeta Steel didn't like that. But Chewy Martinez, he was pretty much asking everybody in the locker room who they think gonna win in the number 1 contenders match. And what was you telling me about Mason and her loss record? And what he asked Mason? What was you telling me about that?
He asked Mason Holiday and Layla Diggs about who's going to win between Chantel and Kendall Gray. And Layla Diggs said that she wanted Kendall to win. Mason Holiday wanted Chantel to win. But Mason Holiday, she can't win a match. She can't win nothing.
Yeah, she can't win nothing. That's all we're going to give it up right now at the moment, because it's still more of the night. But yeah, it was Nikita Lyons back there. Wendy Chu. He went to Wendy Chu interviewing her. She kept... When Wendy Chu talk now, y'all. She got her ass beat so bad she can talk now. She whipped the words back into her. Wendy Chu can talk. I don't even know how long she gonna stay up with this with this whole evil Wendy Choo thing, but she definitely seemed like she about to get some revenge somehow, some way. We're gonna find out. But after that, young Stevie Turner in the locker room again. Well, not in the locker room, her office actually, and it's Gal back there, and we actually found out some bad news about Jamar Hampton. Man, what happened with Jamar Hampton?
He's injured.
He's injured, man. He got injured. Working out or lifting weights or something. That's what his girl said, you know. These niggas going back to back, drinking smoothies, you know. There's all kind of stuff going on with their workout sessions and all that. But yeah, Rich Holland came back there, and Tate Wilder came back there, and Tate Wilder he had the chance. Stevie Turner would have set Tate Wilder and Rich Holland up for a fight, and Tate Wilder Wilder, he didn't want that Rich Holland smoke. He didn't want to get his ass beat again. He bagged out with his tail between his legs. It was quite comical. What did you think about Tate Wilder not accepting the rematch against Rich Holland, man?
He's scared. He know he's gonna lose. He's Tate Jobler.
Yeah, he on a huge losing streak, like a Mason Holiday style losing streak. He been getting that ass beat for real. But after that though, they had young Keanu Carver, like a video promo, and he just talking big stuff, talking about how he finna definitely beat down Brooks Jensen and get that title, go against Jackson Drake and beat the whole Vanity Project ass, man. Keanu Carver, make sure y'all look out for that. He like another version of Obafemi in my opinion, man. Some people say he the T-Move Obafemi, man, but we gonna see, man. He get this belt, we gonna see. But after that though, they had the main event of the evening, man. The number one contenders match for the women's Evolve Championship. So whoever win this match get to go against Callie Armstrong in 3 weeks at Succession. Don't forget that. But what was the main event of the night, man?
Chantel Monroe versus Kendall Gray.
Chantel Monroe versus Kendall Gray. The reflection of perfection versus, and this is the nickname they gave her. It popped up in the bio and all of that when they showed her, and they kept saying this. People, they call Kendall Gray the arm breaker now. I don't know what kind of nickname is that, but I heard 3-4 people call her that now, the wrestlers backstage. So they was going at it, man. If y'all don't know Kendall Gray, she went on like an undefeated streak in wrestling, collegiate, amateur wrestling. In high school, she beat a bunch of boys and young dudes and all that. She really is like a collegiate wrestler. So she one of the top ones out there. Both of these women had similar build, similar body styles. Two thin, skinny women. You know, this is two small women. Skinny, small women. You seen a lot of backstabbing type moves. You know it's gonna be a lot of submissions. Neither one of them are high flyers. What you think about your girl Kendall Gray and Chantel Monroe, man?
They cool.
Yeah, but they two of the top women in the division, two of the top ladies. Both of them got great records. They not like some of the other women on the roster. They both won over 5 or 6, 7, 8 matches since Evolve been going on. Both of them have. And neither one of them has lost more than like 1 or 2 matches. Both of them. So this was a great match. They was going back and forth. A lot of leg drops, a lot of arm drags, a lot of submissions, a lot of knee attacks, a lot of just fast-paced technical matches. Neither one of these women are high flyers. Neither one of these women are powerhouses. So it was like a real technical match. They was going back and forth the whole thing. Both of them are pretty much the same body style. Small, thin, strong, and they was going back and forth the whole entire time, but Chantel Monroe could not keep up with Kendall Gray when it came to just the basic wrestling and the maneuvering, and Kendall Gray caught her in the arm bar not once but twice, and then on that second one, what happened to Chantel Monroe, man?
She tapped.
She tapped. I never seen Chantel Monroe tap like that, but she was helpless, man. She couldn't do nothing. Kendall Gray got the win, tapped Chantel Monroe out. She officially the number 1 contender to the Evolve Women's Championship. And she will be going against Callie Gray in 3 weeks. Callie Armstrong in 3 weeks at Succession. After she won and she was standing in the ring, Carly Bright came in there. Y'all already know Kendall Gray, that's like her best friend. And you know, they was kicking it, celebrating, and it was all fun, man. everybody ready, looking forward to it. Announcers, Peter Rosebud and all of them was talking about it all night. This is a real big thing for Evolve. Evolve finna do it big. 3 weeks. The Tubi special in 3 weeks, man. What did you think of this episode?
It was a pretty good episode. I liked it.
What you think about Evolve Succession in 3 weeks, man?
It's going to be amazing. Evolve is like 50 minutes. How long is it going to be? An hour.
Good question. Evolve usually is about like a 50-minute episode. How is this going to work? This is a Tubi special. Don't forget, y'all, this is a Tubi special. This is going to be crazy, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be crazy. Message of the day, man.
We talking about Chantel Monroe. She has a lot of secrets that she likes to keep to herself. She's Can't Tell Monroe.